Hey, what's going on everybody, and welcome back to another Python scripting tutorial. In today's video we're going to be doing another why is it not working? And this seems to be a common question from you guys, how to add things to a panel. So for this example we're going to take a quick look at how we can add some properties from the particle system to your panel. So let's go ahead and just jump right in. Go ahead and open up your scripting template. If you don't have one, just go to the top here, scroll through and find the scripting workspace, which is this one here. Then you just want to go through here and arrange the layout, something that's a bit more comfortable for your workspace. So yeah, adding options and buttons and other good stuff to your panel is a great way to speed up your workflow. You can combine a bunch of items that you commonly use, and instead of going through each one of these panels, you can have it conveniently on the side panel here. So for example, you can press N, go down to your custom panel, and then we've got some options that we can play around with. Oh, and by the way, if you guys want to see how this add-on was made, there will be a link over here. Go ahead and click this. So essentially we just went to the world properties panel, the mist pass, and we just took some of these options and brought them over here. So we're going to do the same thing but for the particle system, and hopefully this will answer the question, how do I add things to the panel? So without wasting any more time, let's go ahead and do that. First we're going to need a panel. You could go to templates, Python, and then just go through here and find UI panel simple, which is this one here. But if you're watching this video, I assume you already have a panel that you want to add something to. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and open up a template, which I already created. And as you can see, it's just a panel and an operator. If you want to download this template script, there will be a link in our blog post. Go ahead and check that out. So let's go ahead and run this script. And go to our new panel. So let's go ahead and jump over to the particle tab. And we can see right now it doesn't have a particle system, so let's create a new one. So now we want to take a whole bunch of these options and bring them over to our panel. If we hover the mouse over the option, it should bring up a tooltip. If you don't have the tooltips enabled, go to your preferences and make sure you enable them. If you don't have them enabled or you just don't want to use them, just click inside here and then hit enter. And then we can see down here in the information window, it says the same thing. So we have bpy.data.particles, then the name of the particle system, .count equals 1000. So by using this information, we can actually add this to our panel. So going over to our panel here, first we can create a reference to our particle system. So I'm going to call this p_data. And then we can see down here, we just need bpy.data.particles and then the particle name. Now we could type all of this out, or we can select this, Control-C to copy, go back over here and paste this in. We do need to get rid of this here since we don't need it. Though if your particle system is named differently, make sure you change it to whatever it is. So now we have the reference, let's go ahead and add in the properties. So layout.prop, open and close parentheses. Then in here, we can just type p_data, then add a comma, then quotation twice. And then within here, we just want to type count. Then if we go ahead and run the script, we can now see we have this number here, which changes. And again, we can add anything we want. So let's go take a look at what else we can add. So for example, we see this rotation. Let's add this checkbox. And again, if you're not sure how to do it, if you just read the tooltip or click it, we can see down here, we can see it's the same for the reference. And then the function is different, use_rotations. So let's go ahead and copy this and then paste this in and change this to use_rotations. Then again, let's hit run script, and now we have this option here to turn it on or off. And then let's add the random, which is again the same thing. So paste this back in. Again, let's change it from count to rotation_factor_random. Now that's all well and good, but if we turn this off, we still have this option around, which doesn't look good since we're no longer using it. So what we could do is just get rid of it when we're not using it. And we can do that with an if statement. So if we just go one line above this, and then we can say if p_data.use_rotations is equal to, which is two equal signs. If it's equal to true, add a colon. Then we want something to happen. So we just press tab and indent this. Then if we hit run script, we no longer see it until we press this button, and there we go. So now again, we can add all of these, but make sure we just indent this under this if statement so that they all get hidden when it's no longer active. And there we go. So you can add as many things as you want. But yeah, I hope you take this further and create your own panels, which speeds up your workflow and makes things easier for you. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to hit that like button. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.